Hello and welcome to the Morally Ambiguous podcast. We're now into our 7th episode.
I think so.
Yeah. So this is the internet podcast where we get to talk about whatever we want, regardless of your tastes. So content warning, explicit, etc. Although if you're here, that probably already says volumes. I am and always have been Viscount Xander. You can follow him on Twitter at Viscount_Xander. Joining me today is my esteemed co-host.
Howdy, I'm Emily. As you probably know, if you've listened to this continuously, you can find me on Twitter at GameGallagher. It's all one word. And we have a guest today. Her name's Beth. She's my flatmate. So say hi, Beth.
Hello.
Hello. Very shy.
I'm the
Hello.
girl with the dog that has anxiety from the last podcast.
Yeah. Oh yes.
That's me.
And sadly today we are absent a Tom.
Yes.
Because Tom decided that X-Wing was more important than the podcast. I'm kidding. I love you, Tamaki. Love heart hands. And also the podcast is now going to be made downloadable via not iTunes, SoundCloud. Soon to be iTunes.
SoundCloud, yes.
However, we've been having a slight issue with that.
Oh, the upload in whatever times, isn't it?
Well, it's not even the upload times. Well, actually, it is the upload times. But because we have a free SoundCloud account, we have an allotted amount of time that is allowed to be made available on there. So the previous podcasts that I've uploaded have they're still there, but they're muted, so they're not accessible to other people.
Oh.
So the only ones that people can download are the latest ones that I've uploaded.
Oh.
So we either need to find a different place to host this, or to just at some point pay for a SoundCloud account.
We can have a pulse around on the interweb to look for something. Not SoundCloud it is.
I'll let you ponce around the internet.
I'll ponce around the internet. I'm fine.
So to properly get things going, I've asked you both to prepare a question for our Ask Away segment, where each of us asks a question and the others have to guess what that person's answer would be. Normally we save this for kind of the end, but I thought it'd make a wonderful icebreaker as Beth is like the only time you've been on here, despite being mentioned twice now.
Yeah.
Because the first time...
a long time coming, like, everyone's just like, who is this Beth character they keep mentioning? Well, here she is, guys.
Yeah, this Beth character who fell asleep the first time she was due to record. And I remember this because I've had to listen back through this podcast.
Oh my god.
Sorry about that.
Oh well. So, Beth, have you prepared your question for us in the last 10 minutes?
Yes.
Present us with your question.
Okay, so a lot of people think I'm related to celebrities, but what's like the top 3 that everyone thinks I'm related to?
We should note that your last name is Black, yes?
It is
yes,
Black.
yeah, her last name is Black, so...
I'm going to say Sirius Black.
No.
Final answer.
I'm going to say... Oh, Jack Black.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. One of 3.
Is Rebecca Black a celebrity?
Yes. We have to get ding, 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 ding.
Who's the other one? I'm trying to think.
They might be dead.
What's her name? What's her name? What's the name of the lady who did Blind Date?
Cilla Black?
Yeah, ding, 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 ding. It's more often Rebecca Black.
I was just like, the way you said they might be dead, I'm like, what?
They might be saying what?
I managed to convince someone once that Rebecca Black was my cousin. They were like, it was around the time of Friday and they were like completely slating the song.
Oh my god.
Kid you not, that's my family member.
Oh wow.
And
Oh
they
wow.
abuse me.
I don't know. I mean, obviously that wouldn't have been very long ago, would it? I mean, you'd have been what, 16, 17?
Something like that.
Well, when Friday happened.
Yeah, when did Friday happen?
That happened when I was in like high school.
Well, I mean, I was going to say it seems like something that a lot of kids do when they find out that their surname sort of
Yeah.
it's the same as like some person related to history or some celebrity, etc.
Whenever I meet a lot of new people and they learn my last name, they always ask me if I'm related to Noel or Liam Gallagher, and I'm like, no, I'm not in any capacity.
You are Northern as well, so that adds to it.
Exactly. It doesn't help.
Your northern brethren. No, I distinctly remember a time in, I think it was a time in middle school. So I was what, like anywhere between 10 and 13. And I discovered that, hey, there's an entire brand of cars with my surname on them. So I'd very stupidly started saying, well, hey, I'm descended from the chap who makes the Ford cars.
Oh my god.
And it wasn't until like some years later it was like, he's actually American.
Oh,
Like, granted,
I didn't know that.
I know some of my family comes from America, but I don't think they're anywhere near related to him.
What was his name? Henry Ford?
Henry Ford, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
But
I kept getting confused between Henry and Harrison. I'm like, it's not Harrison Ford.
also an interesting story. When I used to work for EE, there was a girl that I worked with who was hired around the same time, who was called Catherine Harrison.
I recognise that name.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, anytime the manager wanted to refer to us both as like together sort of thing, he would call us Han Solo. Because together our names were Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
It's a really mundane story, and I think it was probably funnier at the time of it happening. It's there.
It's a story.
It's there. It's a pointless, meaningless anecdote. Anywho, moving swiftly, please, onwards. Emily, what is your Ask Away question?
My Ask Away question?
Yeah.
If I was a mythological creature, what would I be?
Oh, you're playing Amy's card.
Oh, she did this question, didn't she?
She did.
I forgot.
Oh, cheater.
Because I wanted to compare her somewhere between a unicorn and a dragon.
But what? You think mine's like a unicorn or a dragon?
No, I was saying when she did hers,
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that she even did that. Whoops.
Oh well, this is like Amy take two. What would yours be, Emily? Beth, what do you think?
It's a very strange animal or creature.
Okay, Beth, any clues?
I can only think of a minotaur right now.
No, but you're quite close. It's Greek. It's a Greek creature. You're close.
Chimera?
No.
I don't want to say a gorgon because that just sounds really harsh.
Look here. No. It's I would be a hippocampus, which is like a giant Greek seahorse.
Oh wow.
That's a part of the brain as well.
Yeah, it is.
It's the part of the brain that remembers direction.
Yep.
And place.
I feel like the giant NPC star just ran over my head. The more you know.
Knowledge is power.
Thanks,
really
A-level psychology for that one.
I don't do these podcasts to learn things. God damn. Okay, so
What's your question?
my question. This is probably easily answered by anyone who knows me. But which Avenger would I love to be?
Hmm.
I don't know any of the Avengers, so I've already tapped out.
Wow. Wow.
Beth doesn't watch like superhero movies.
Fair enough. More power to you.
Is this including the new people from Civil War, or is this just
Yes.
the original ones? Okay, okay.
Including, yeah.
Including new people. Hmm.
I'm surprised it's taking you quite so long, but I don't know if I've told you.
No, I'm thinking between two, but I don't know if they're going to be right or not.
Ooh, okay.
I'm just gonna go for it. Would you Black Panther?
Unfortunately, no, but he is cool.
Oh, he was very cool. I really enjoyed it.
No,
Who would you be?
the Avenger that I love to pieces and would love to be is Scarlet Witch.
Oh!
I love
gonna
Scarlet
say her.
Witch.
She was my second option, and then I was like, no, Black Panther because he likes cats. So I was like, damn.
I like the genuine kind of connection that you've made there. That's beautiful. Yes, I do love cats, but unfortunately, I know I wouldn't be Black Panther.
I would, if I were to be an Avenger, I would be, I'd want to be, Captain America. He's my favourite.
Ooh, okay.
Don't diss. It's my choice.
I don't like Captain America, but yeah, to each his own. What would we think Beth, or who would we think Beth would be? Because obviously Beth doesn't watch superhero things, so we can make this decision for her.
She's a good one.
Obviously, I don't know Beth that well, so I think much of this decision is actually just going to be you.
I'm thinking she wouldn't be Tony. That's just not happening. She wouldn't be Thor. No.
Black Widow?
I was thinking that, but then I wasn't quite sure that. And then I was thinking more Ant-Man, but...
How dare you?
I know
what Ant-Man is. I know what Ant-Man is. I'm not happy with that.
Did you just say you're not happy with that?
Yeah, I'm not happy with that one.
That's Beth's temper tantrum. It's like, no. Diva-ing out. I'm not happy with this.
No, actually, no, I'm going to change my mind. Now that I think about it more, I'm changing it.
Okay.
She would be Vision.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Definitely.
A good one.
That's a very good one.
He's definitely one of the strongest members of the team. Like he and Scarlet Witch basically sat out of most of the main battle in Civil War because they are too strong.
Yeah.
Well, you know me. I'm a team player.
Although I should probably say spoiler warning because people probably still haven't seen it.
Probably haven't seen it.
Like
Spoiler alert.
I only saw it last week.
I saw it like the day it came out.
I didn't have to pay for my ticket, which was quite interesting.
Ah, fair enough. That's all right.
Much thanks to Josh. So, kind of harking back to this whole Cilla Black thing, I'm fairly sure people have noticed the distinct decrease in the celebrity population this year.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It is very sad.
It's scary.
2016 is a bad year to be a celebrity between the ages of 40 and like 70.
70.
Yeah, exactly. They're not even old. Like they're like middle-aged.
Like some of them are like they've been 69, but it's like you could have lived so much longer for like another 20 years or something.
Like I liked David Bowie. Admittedly, yeah, I hadn't seen much of his music, listened to much of his music, but I sort of drew the line at Alan Rickman.
Oh, Alan Rickman got me, mate.
You and so many other people. I mean, oh my god, the internet just exploded when he died.
Yeah. Do you know who the one person who is old enough to die but hasn't?
Who's that?
Donald Trump. He's 69.
That's not that old.
She literally played the Trump card.
The people who have died already, some of them were 69. They weren't that old.
I feel like the world could lose Donald Trump and not be upset about it.
Everyone will be fine. I'm sure the world will be a better place. Just in general.
People would be complaining about him less, that's for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
But no, I mean, and then Cilla Black was a fairly sudden one.
When did she die? Didn't she die like a few years ago?
No, she died this year.
Did she actually? No,
Yeah.
She didn't.
She did.
I'm Googling it.
She actually died this year.
So, how the fuck do you spell a name?
Cilla Black.
Got it. Cilla Black. Here we go. Right, when the fuck did she die? Gotta go on the wiki. 2015?
Yeah.
24, really?
Yeah.
August.
I don't know why,
August.
it feels like it should have been sooner.
The
I
first
thought it was like 2013 when she died, to be quite honest. I was thinking like years ago. Oh, this is like 3 years ago when she died. 3 moons ago. Oh.
But no, I mean, that's still fairly recent. Admittedly, yes, prior to the 2016 slaughter of celebrities, but I think that's how I'm going to name it now. It's just the celebrity slaughter.
Celebrity slaughter.
The only culprit is the year.
Oh.
So, what have you both been up to lately? I say lately. Beth, what have you just been up to in general, considering I don't think you and I have actually shared a full-blown conversation properly?
I've just come back from a degree show.
The
art degree show.
For those that are unaware, the degree show is where the media department's creative works are put on display for others to admire and present.
It was very good this year. There were some creepy things.
Creepy things?
Some free ice cream.
That's where I have the bone of contention, because I never got free ice cream at my degree show.
You obviously weren't as good as us. It was really good. There was a ghost seance, like performance art thing.
Oh, nice.
Where a student who's like 50 had set up a seance in the photography studio and actually done one and recorded it, and then told us that there's loads of ghosts of dead Victorian children inside our art building.
Yeah, well, the art building's in the Hat Factory.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There were probably a fair few children worked to death in there.
And he played the seance for us, and we had loads of ghosts, noises, EPVs, or whatever.
EVPs.
Electro voice phenomena.
Yes, for those of you who are not aware of ghost culture.
Ghost culture.
Ghost culture, that's what it is.
For those, uneducated in such matters, the ghosts appropriately take lunch at 2 in the morning. and then go for their siesta, etc. I don't know.
Spanish ghosts.
Spanish ghosts.
Yeah, Spanish and Mexican ghosts go for their siesta at midday. So you've been at the degree show. Emily, what have you been up to?
Today I cleaned the flat.
The whole flat?
We did the kitchen, the bathrooms, the hallway, I did my bedroom.
Beth was too busy getting free ice cream to help.
Yeah. But before that I was, a month ago I just handed in my dissertation.
Scary shit.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Welcome to adulthood.
Oh no. Regrets.
So what games have you both been playing lately?
Mostly The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt.
I want to play.
It's amazing. It's so goddamn good.
I lack the means at the moment. My PC's not strong enough, and I don't have a PlayStation 4.
Shame.
Mm.
Beth's got a PlayStation 4.
I hate you.
There's a funny story behind her getting a PlayStation 4.
Ooh, story time.
Is it a funny story?
Well, it's a bit ridiculous though, isn't it?
You can tell it then.
Oh,
Go on.
fine. She got her student loan, and she was like, I really want a PlayStation 4. So she bought it. She spent like £300 on that, but she didn't have a TV, so she had to spend £200 on a TV.
Oh my
And
god.
then pretty much a lot of her loan was gone. And then she didn't tell her mum that she had bought these things, and then her mum went insane, just like, Bethany, why?
I don't blame her. You spent £500 in one day.
Yeah. And then I spent like almost £100 on games because I refused to buy second-hand games.
She did. It was ridiculous. She wouldn't. She was spending like
£800.
no, like 600.
Oh, 600, sorry.
£300 on games. Fuck.
That's a whole lot of games. Well, no, we had to put that into perspective. My PC cost me $830.
Was that just the hard drive?
No, that's my PC altogether.
No, that's not bad.
Like,
I love a big gaming PC. I
well,
would love one so much, but
my problem with it at the moment is that my graphics card needs updating.
yeah, I would be rubbish with the updating and maintenance of it.
Yeah, so would I.
Well, fortunately, I have one or two tech-savvy friends.
Yeah. But you're more of a PC gamer anyway.
Yeah, I do like my consoles, but I do prefer the PC.
Yeah.
So, Emily, what about... So you've been playing Witcher
Yeah.
3, and you said Guitar Hero as well before?
Yeah, Guitar Hero Live. The newest Guitar Hero that came out in like October last year.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know about it until I actually opened my PlayStation 4 and there was a leaflet inside for it. But it's a really fucking good game, except the guitar controller is completely different from the old ones.
Oh god, why?
So the old ones had like colour buttons, like green, red and yellow, blue and orange.
Yeah.
This guitar has 6 buttons, 3 on the bottom, 3 on the top.
Oh, so you actually have to move your hand.
Yeah, you have to maneuver your hand to hit like the up and down keys and stuff. It's when you
shit.
first play, it's hard, but when you play loads, you just get so much better at it. Like your fingers just are like liquid.
No.
I'm quite good at it now because I've played it loads. I can play on like the second highest difficulty underneath expert, which is the highest. So
When I used to play Guitar Hero, I could not play the hardest one because it required that last button, and I didn't want to move my fingers from the keys to hit that last button, so I was stuck at medium.
Yeah, I was stuck at medium. I didn't want to hit the last orange key, so I was stuck on medium. But now I'm like, I'll try expert on this. I can do it. I'll play like the simplest song on there, which is like MGMT, Time to Pretend.
That would be another thing, is that I don't know half the songs that are there.
Oh, there's stuff on there that you'll know.
Oh, okay.
There's like loads of shit on there. But I would recommend that if you do get the Guitar Hero Live that you have PlayStation Plus or buy it, because the offline mode there's only like 25 songs.
Oh my god.
And then online there's like 100 odd.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Beth, I know you say you don't game very much, but what do you play?
Well, I've been playing The Witcher 3 as well recently, and I recently bought a PlayStation 2 game to replay from my childhood.
Alright, what was that?
To replay from your childhood.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Massive heart hands.
Yes.
That game destroyed me. I love that game.
I love it so much. I haven't played it in so long, and it's so rare now. I had to pay £20 for it.
Wow.
Yeah. It's one of the rarest PlayStation 2 disc games that you can buy, and that, along with Okami, are one of the two rarest games that you can get for your PlayStation 2.
That's crazy.
I was
Yeah.
very surprised that Luton CX had it in stock.
Yeah, so was I.
It's like, what? Like, Luton's full of scrapes. Who is Luton playing Shadow of the Colossus?
I mean, I loved the game so much, and my friend Chris found the soundtrack for me, so I've got that off my iPod.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a bloody great game.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, my gaming exploits lately have mostly just been Final Fantasy XIV and odd bits here and there. Because
Final Fantasy's good though.
Final Fantasy XIV I love. It's amazing.
I love, my favourite Final Fantasy is 10 and 10-2. They're my favourite.
That's with Tidus, isn't it?
Yeah, so good.
As I'm familiar with the names of most of the characters purely because a while ago I played Final Fantasy Dissidia on the PSP, which kind of like a Super Smash Brothers version of Final Fantasy, and I enjoyed it at first, although I've sort of fallen out of playing it. My friend Darius hasn't. I mean, Darius plays that and Super Smash Brothers incessantly.
Super Smash Bros. Is amazing.
I like the concept. I don't like the execution.
I love it. I think it's so fun. I always play one character and that's it. I never change my character.
The only times that I've played it, I seem to just pick Yoshi.
Yeah, I always play Link from The Legend of Zelda.
Oh yes.
Always. He's my favourite. It's my
Toon Link or Link Link?
game. Just normal Link.
Link.
Yeah. Link.
It's like that those weird situations where like, do you like him? I mean, no, I mean like
Yeah.
like him.
Like.
It's just like Link or Link.
Link. Which Link?
So prior to us actually starting this, I shut down a conversation that was going to make a very good topic of conversation for here, which was, did you say it was your boyfriend, Beth, or a friend of yours?
No, it's just my friend.
Who said that he doesn't believe if you have a console, you're not a gamer.
Yes. Because he's a massive PC elitist.
What are your thoughts on this, Emily?
I'm not like majorly bothered about the debate. Like, it doesn't bother me because I play both on console and PC.
Yeah.
But I play console way more than I do PC. But it's like, even if I didn't play PC, I'd still be a gamer because I'm still playing games. To me, being a gamer is just playing games and enjoying them and having fun.
As it should, yeah.
As it should be. That's legit all that games are fun.
None of this, holier than thou about the equipment that you're using to play games.
Pardon?
None of this sort of holier than thou bullshit about what you're using to play the game, so long as you're actually playing.
I don't care about that. It doesn't matter to me whether you've got like only a PlayStation 2 or like an Xbox or an amazing fucking PC that you can play Dark Souls 3 on. I don't give a shit. You just play games. You enjoy yourself.
Yeah. I mean, surely the fact that you play games constitutes the fact that you are a gamer.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, does he think the same about people who play on like the Nintendo 3DS? Does he hate the idea of handheld console as being...
Got a 2DS. And that, he says people that play on PC are gamers and people that play on consoles are just players. And I don't understand what the difference is.
I think that's like, it's kind of like saying the people who play on console are aspiring to be at the level that PC gamers are at. So like,
That just sounds unfair.
Well, it's stupid, it's elitist, and it's dumb. Which is basically a repetition of the first point.
Like, I would give
So
anything to have like a super good PC with an awesome graphics card that I could play all these cool games on.
but
I just don't have access to that, and I still
this is
want
the
to
big
play
thing.
these games.
This is
That's the thing with me.
this is the big thing that I hate about these arguments with the PC gamers, is that they don't believe that console players are actually gamers because of the hardware they're using. So basically, they believe that the true gamers are the ones who can afford these massive pieces of kit,
Yeah.
denying anyone who can't afford it, which is why the consoles are good, because they are affordable pieces of kit that you can play games on.
It's like, they're not the cheapest. Like, a PlayStation 4 is like 350 quid. Like, they're still
Which
not
is-
cheap, but they're so
Which is
much...
still half the price of my computer.
Exactly. They're so much cheaper than getting a PC. Not everybody can afford to spend like about £1,000 on an amazing gaming
Exactly.
PC.
In saying that you think that PC players are gamers and console ones are players, that actually almost sounds pretty classist. Like, you can't afford,
It
therefore
does.
you are not.
Yeah.
It really does.
And I really hate that, and I find it really dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb. I
So, I mean-
still want to play all these great games. It shouldn't matter if I can't play it on a PC. My
Exactly.
PS4 does pretty good. It still looks amazing.
I mean, I still want a
Like-
PS4, just because I know there are games that I want to play that are on there that I know I can't control for shit on a computer.
What games do you want to play on the PlayStation 4?
Bloodborne being a big one.
Yeah.
That's what everyone wants. That's like the biggest PS4 exclusive
I
everyone
want
wants.
Yeah.
Bloodborne, I want to play Dragon Age Inquisition properly.
Dragon Age Inquisition on the PlayStation 4, I've seen is so much fucking better than on the PlayStation 3.
Oh, just on the Xbox as well, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's awful. There's so many glitches and it fucks up so often.
But, no, I mean, the fact that there are console exclusives is good, because it means
Yeah.
if you want to play the game, get the kit.
hmm
Unfortunately, I mean, I'm in my current financial state, I can't afford much, so I can't get the kit, so I'm going to have to wait very patiently.
I have my PlayStation 3, 4 and 2, and I also have an Xbox 360, which I've only kept for exclusives, like Lara Croft, Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
That's it. And I'm just like, I'm not going to get a really good PC just for that. I don't care. I want to play it.
So, have either of you seen, very related to this whole console thing, have either of you seen the trailer for the Call of Duty Infinity War, or Infinite War?
No.
No.
The
I didn't even know that was a
latest,
thing.
the latest installment of Call of Duty, they are taking it to space.
Yep, heard about that. Haven't seen the trailer, but
It was only a matter of time.
a lot of people are getting annoyed about that because Star Wars Battlefront doesn't have space battles,
Yeah,
but Call of Duty will.
yeah. But, take a minute now, go onto YouTube, and just have a look at the like and dislike on that particular trailer for the Call of Duty Infinite War.
Oh my god.
The
Oh,
dislike counter
wow.
on that,
Yeah.
I have never seen a game trailer receive so
Many
such-
downvotes.
yeah, such bad press.
That's so bad.
That's shit. Why? Why do people not like it? I personally don't play Call of Duty games. I'm not a fan of games like that, but
I have no idea. I don't particularly care for it. I found it in passing in the related videos, and was like, okay, what are they doing with this now? They literally all they've done is sent you into space. Generations of Call of Duty games, they've changed very little in actually how you play it, other than the setting and how you choose to. I can guarantee you that the PvP is probably still going to be the same. It's still going to be shitty. There's still going to be people who pop a cap in your ass as soon as you turn a corner.
yeah.
And I'm slightly cringing at the fact that I legit used the phrase "pop a cap in your ass." But yeah, nothing has really changed in the years other than the settings. Sure, yeah, they've added like a mechanic or two, but nothing particularly game-changing.
I remember when one of it's an older Call of Duty now. I think it's Black Ops when the first Black Ops came out.
Yeah.
I saw a video and somebody was talking to like one of the creators of the game, and they're like, "Oh, we've added AI now, so when you swim too close to fishes, they swim away." And I'm like, "Are you being serious?" Mario did that in the 1980s. That's
Oh dear.
Yep.
It is ridiculous.
Yep.
I mean, this is
very hard to make a very basic game like more interesting, and it's just not working.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's Assassin's Creed level of stupid.
I'm sick of Assassin's Creed now. Like, I don't care anymore.
But here's the thing: what do both of these games have in common?
What?
Are they made by Ubisoft?
Aside from that, although yeah, both these games, their first installments were massive successes. They were genuinely fantastic ideas.
Yeah.
And now look at what they've done.
It's like films, isn't it? Like production companies and stuff, they keep making sequels to films because they're popular just to get money. And it's like, well, you can do that if you make them good, but you're not making them good, so it's a bunch of shit.
Well, just throw out another one. People liked the last one. It's fine. They'll still pay to go and see it. Same with this one. They'll buy any old shit just because it's got the Call of Duty branding or the Assassin's Creed branding on it.
Yeah.
They take a very big risk where they're either going to damage the reputation of the game or the film, or everyone will love it.
Yeah.
But I think they've damaged it too much now.
Yeah.
It's like,
shown evidently from the upvotes and downvotes.
Well, I think whenever I see the E3 things and Ubisoft come on, there's an instant moment of regret where I'm just like, and here we get to see the next installment of Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty.
Yes. I don't even know if they brought out any actual new games that aren't Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty. Like, I can't think of anything.
If they have, it's not been nothing of note.
Exactly.
Or worthy of note.
There is one game that I'm very excited to play and get, but it's just come out.
What's that?
Overwatch. I really want to get Overwatch.
I've heard a lot about Overwatch.
Oh, I've been watching YouTube videos on like the characters' backstories and everything. I've been watching people play it. It just looks astounding.
Oh, the only bits of it that I've seen have been from the Ogscast with their early access.
Yeah.
It just strikes me as just a Blizzard-made Team Fortress 2.
A lot of people have said that it is very much like 2, and I'm like, well, I kind of like Team Fortress 2 because I played it a little bit. Like, I think I had like 30 minutes, but I didn't enjoy it that much at all. But Overwatch to me, it just looks like way more like my game. It looks like Time Splitters for the PlayStation 2, and I love Time Splitters. One of my favourite games.
Darius liked Time Splitters.
Oh, Time Splitters is great.
Was it Time Splitters?
Yeah, Time Splitters and Time Splitters 2.
Was that the one where they jump to different worlds and it's weirdly
Yeah, there's
quirky?
Like portals and you jump through them, and then like you get to put like a dinosaur or a gingerbread man and stuff.
Yeah, I may have to double check him on that one, or he'll comment and correct me on it. I'd have no idea, but yeah, from what I gather, it's one of his favourite games of all time.
Yeah, but Overwatch just looks amazing. Like, the character design, a lot of work into it. It's really good.
Yeah. It's kind of like Blizzard wanted to do or have something that would strongly compete with Team Fortress and League of Legends.
Yeah, there's also another console game that just came out called is it Battleborn?
Battleborn.
I think so. Hold on.
I know what you're talking about.
The reason you've not heard a lot about it is out at the same time, or about the same time that Overwatch did, and Overwatch has just become way more popular.
Yeah, it's just been the market's been more saturated with it.
Yeah, so like nobody's like heard anything from Battleborn. Nobody's like played it. It's all about Overwatch just because Overwatch is stolen.
It's just kind of sad in a way. But
Yeah, it is.
unfortunately, that's how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? That could be Battleborn could be a really good game.
It could
I don't
be.
know.
Yeah, it's just up to people to give a chance.
Mm.
Speaking of games that are coming up as well, have you guys seen the press going around about the Pokemon Sun and Moon?
Yes, I have.
What are your thoughts?
Um, well, I've not played a Pokemon game in freaking ages, to be quite honest. I think the last one I got was Pokemon Black,
Oh, right.
I think. But yeah, I don't even have like a handheld to like play any of the new Pokemon games, like at all, so I haven't played any of them, but I've not really like heard anything major about it. I've just seen people on Tumblr excited for it because it's Pokemon. Who isn't excited? It's Pokemon.
Well, what about you, Beth?
I kind of have a confession in that I've never played a Pokemon game before,
Really?
but this year I bought a 3DS so that I could play Animal Crossing and Ocarina of Time.
Oh, nice.
And my friend has made me promise that I'll buy one of the new Pokemon games and actually play one.
I think that you would absolutely love Pokemon.
Yeah, I think you would.
I hope so.
Like, I played it when I was a kid, and I watched it, like, the cartoon when I was a kid, so I've been a massive fan of it for ages, but you don't have to be a kid to enjoy it. Like, you're going to start playing it when you're, like, 19 or whatever, or, like, this age, and you're still going to fucking love it.
But here's an interesting question. Because of how many there are at the moment, would you think that it would be difficult to get into at this point?
I have thought about that a little bit, and I was like, should I go back and buy like the older ones so I can sort of get into it more?
Well, there's like well over 700 Pokemon now, and they are introducing more with the next one.
They introduce more with every game they release, and half of them, I'm sorry to say, but half of them are terrible.
Well, I think I took issue with the set of keys and the ice cream.
I took issue when they brought out a Pokemon called Trubbish. He was a rubbish bag. I'm sorry, but
that's amazing.
And
awful.
And his evolved form, Garbodor.
Oh, don't even. Mate.
Is that real?
Yes, it is. You can Google it.
Oh my god.
Trubbish.
I've never played Pokemon, but I have favourites, and one of my favourites is Nosepass.
I like Nosepass.
He looks like a nose.
But the best thing is he has an evolved form called Probopass. And he looks even weirder.
Oh, I'm going to Google that now.
Oh yeah, he does. It looks like he's got a mustache, doesn't it?
He looks like the rock version of a Jew's head.
My god.
That's the only way I can describe him.
He looks hilarious. He's not as good as Nosepass, but...
No, Nosepass is brilliant.
He's got a hat.
He does. I think he's rock and steel. But yeah, I think the 3 starters have now been confirmed for Sun and Moon, and the 2 legendaries.
Oh, nice.
So if we have a quick look at the starters, the first one is kind of this derpy seal-looking thing.
Is that the water Pokemon?
That's the water Pokemon.
Yeah, I think I've seen it, like a picture of it.
I think there was an entire Twitter group dedicated to actually supporting him because he had such bad breath.
Yeah.
Out of the 3 starters, he was the least favourite one, and there's a little group on Twitter who's just like, no, this guy's awesome. Admittedly, yeah, he's kind of cute, very derpy, but I wouldn't.
I always go for Fire-type Pokemon as a starter.
The Fire-type Pokemon this time around is a cat. And is the grumpiest looking cat I think I've ever seen, and I want him.
He does look a little bit, like, annoyed.
He looks perpetually pissed off, and I'm just like, you're adorable, I want to cuddle you. And the last one, and this one just blew my mind, it's a freaking owl.
It looks like it belongs in Animal
the
Crossing.
grass Pokemon.
It's an owl with a bow tie. He has a bow tie.
He was made for Animal Crossing.
Oh my god! What's the owl's name in Animal Crossing? Blathers.
Blathers.
They took Blathers and put him into Pokemon. It's beautiful. It's everything I thought it would be.
He's got a little bow tie made of leaves.
I know!
With Pokemon, my favourite is always fire, then grass, then water.
Ghost for me. I love Ghost.
Oh, out of the starter ones, like, that's the order, like, I would choose him, but in general, fire types, they're my absolute favourite. Then ground. Fire and ground are my favourite types of Pokemon.
Of the starters, I like grass, but overall, I love Ghost types. And
Ghost types are cool.
I've started really getting into fairy types as well.
Yeah.
And that kind of leads on to my next topic of conversation. So you remember me telling you that this card game store opened up in town?
Yes.
Well, I bought a shit ton of Pokemon cards.
Oh, what? Old ones or new ones?
New ones.
Ah.
Because the old ones aren't in circulation anymore. You can't buy them from stores anymore. Because I think the rules and everything have changed.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, so I bought a set of Pokemon cards, and with the intention of actually like getting around and playing the game, because I've now got this store in town that I can actually go and play with people.
Yeah.
And I'm making a fairy deck. I'm making a Pokemon deck with fairy type Pokemon, and it's beautiful.
If I had to start building my own deck, I would try and get mostly fire types. That would be it. I would be terrible at wanting other ones fire.
The interesting thing.
Like a little pyro.
The interesting thing is the types that you pick sort of determine your style of play. Because each type plays fairly differently, I've noticed.
Mm.
So like
I have, yes.
So like dark types in the card game, they inflict loads of special conditions.
Yeah.
So like to give an example, during Kim's Pokemon TCG series, did you watch that at all?
Nah.
It's worth a watch. It was quite good. In fact, it was really good. But she played against Duncan, and Duncan had a Malamar EX card.
Oh, yeah.
And every time he put a Dark Energy onto Malamar, Kim's Pokemon was put to sleep and poisoned.
Oh my god.
Every time you put one energy onto Malamar, put to sleep, poison. And sleep, like, you have to flip a coin in between turns to make sure that to see if you can wake up. Poison doesn't go away until you cure it. So between turns, she was taking 10 damage between turns.
That's bad.
It's crazy.
I think my style of play is mostly just defense. Like, I always try and, like, kill the Pokemon in the least amount of hits. Always.
So a start of that play would take a while to set up, so that would be something like fire or maybe fighting.
Yeah, I like fighting. I also really like rock Pokemon, like Geodude and Onix.
Well, in the card game, rock, ground, and fighting fall under one type.
Oh, really?
Yep. Ghost, poison, and psychic all fall under psychic.
I can understand Ghost and Psychic. Poison, kind of, but less so.
Well, looking into first gen, there were no dedicated ghost types, because Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar were ghost poison.
Yes, yes.
It wasn't until second gen that they actually had dedicated ghost types like Misdreavus.
Yeah. Who's your, what's your favourite original generation Pokemon?
Oh, why do you make me pick just from original? Because you know what my favourite one is of all time.
I'm making you pick from original.
Oh. I would probably have to say Haunter.
Haunter.
I love Haunter.
Oh, I'm going to Google it. I think I know which one it is. Whoopsie.
So Beth's favourite is Nosepass. What's your favourite?
One of my favourites.
One of your favourites.
What's your favourite Pokemon, Emily?
My favourite Pokemon is Rapidash.
Is that of all time or just out of the first gen?
That's the first gen of all time. Probably. All right, my internet's been word. Sandshrew or Sandslash.
Sandshrew.
Love Sandshrew. Love him. Love him.
So it's a toss between the armadillo porcupine mole thing and the fire unicorn.
Yeah.
in brief, basically.
Yeah.
No, I think of all time, my favourite is Totodile, and a lot of my friends know this. I love Totodile.
I also really like Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is
Cyndaquil's
amazing.
cool.
Cyndaquil's very cool.
But yeah, Totodile wins it for me. I think when I first played Gold and Silver, which was the first Pokemon game I ever played, I picked Totodile because he's cute as fuck.
The first Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Yellow. Oh, that's old. Pokemon Yellow.
I feel kind of bad because I started quite late into the whole Pokemon thing with regards to the gaming, but I've watched the TV series for years.
Yeah, I watched the TV series when I was a kid. My brother got a Game Boy Color and Purple, and then he got a Game Boy Advance and he gave me his Game Boy Color, so I got to play all of his old Pokemon games. And I bloody loved them.
Did you ever watch Pokemon, Beth?
Some of it. My brothers used to watch it, so I used to sit and watch it and just admire the cute Pokemon. Like the little egg.
Oh, Togepi.
Oh, yeah!
Togepi.
Yeah. The egg.
That was a kind of an odd one because they introduced Togepi quite early into the series, but then wasn't actually a viable Pokemon to play with until the second gen.
Yeah.
That was really
odd.
odd.
Took a while for him to get him in a Pokemon game.
The same with Snubbull, because he was in the Orange Island series.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
I like Snubbull. I have a Snubbull in my Pokemon deck.
I like Snorlax. Really, I feel that guy.
I want to get a beanbag of Snorlax.
Snorlax. Me and Snorlax would get along so well. Just napping. That's it.
just chilling, you know.
Yep. All day, every day. That's it.
Well, with that, I think we've actually sort of come to the end of our recording.
Oh.
So quick.
It does go quickly.
Time flies.
Yeah.
We get caught up in conversation and it just flies on by. So I would like to thank you, Beth, for joining us this month.
Thank you for letting me come. Talk
For letting
weird things.
Well, and the things like Emily, Tom, and myself now are three hosts. We're working together to put this together, so even if I were to object somehow, like, just come along anyway.
Just come and get over it. God.
Say, get over yourself, Xander. Shut up, sit down.
Forget about you.
And obviously, thank you, Emily, for co-hosting with me this
As
month.
always.
As always. You didn't need to sound so put out by it. Just
I'm not proud. It's good. I'm here, always. Except for the one time I wasn't here.
And thanks, Tom. Oh, wait.
I was going to say that. And now, thanks to the best of the co-hosts, Tom. Who's always here.
Unfortunately, he's not here to accept his award
So
tonight.
he's lost his award of best co-host. That now goes to Emily. You know.
Thank you. I've reclaimed my title once again.
Make your thank you speech. You know. I want to thank my mom.
I want to thank the internet in general. Couldn't have done it without that. Like legit, we could not. Just me in general. I'm just so great. I'm just fabulous.
Modest too.
That's it. Modest too.
And obviously, thank you to our audience for tuning in this month. We do humbly apologise that there was no podcast last month. That's because things I did announce on Twitter, but it's fine.
Everybody was busy as hell.
Oh yeah. But yes, we shall see you next month for sure.
Next
I've
month.
made Tom swear that he will be here for the next recording. So yeah,
Right.
thank you everyone, and
Bye,
we'll see you
audience.
next time. Bye.
Bye.